welcome to St Croix A for round 3 of the DRSL Tier 1 Championship. 5.9 miles, 21 corners through the French countryside. It should be an interesting run. Tonight's cars are GR1 Group C cars. Let's see how this is all going to pan out in the race. Champions leader F1 SSD is in pole position, closely followed by Awesome Alex and McGee. It looks like a main race between the Nissans and the Mercedes, but we'll see how it goes. F1 SSD is on racing super softs, Alex on racing softs, McGee on racing softs, Desert on racing softs, Mac racing softs, Lucas super softs, Harry softs, Muller softs, Gadget super soft, Daz softs, Mungino super softs and Bullet super softs. It's a 40-minute race, 15 laps are permitted. Tyre wear is set at 5 and fuel at 5. Let's get ready for lights out. The lights are in. To build up the revs, see who's going to get off the line. Well, it's a tight corner in the first corner. And it looks like somebody in the background is, I think that's Maui. Maui got a really good start there. As we come into the first corner, it looks pretty clean on now. It's took a bit of a bump. And someone's gone wide there. I'm not exactly sure who that was. This will start to further out now as we go into turn 2. And then into tight turn 3 and 4 combination. And it looks like Alex has got the lead. Alex and McGee behind him. F1 has gone from pole, dropped 2 positions to 3rd. Let's have a look at the start again on board with Nari and see what happened to him. See if there's any other trouble. I think there might have been something into turn 3. But round the corner, and I think he does a bit of a side swipe there with McGee, I think. That allows him to hit the map to get through. As we come to turn 3, see what's in it. Oh, he gets tapped behind by Lucas, I think there, and then Gadget is an unwilling victim as well in that as he goes back in the concertina effect. And he's dropped a few positions. It all seems clean now as we look to get back to the race. Alex is leading, it's all pretty close as we're on board now with Alex. Coming down into the first quick section. It's really important to get a good exit from here. You've got to keep tight to the right, get really tight, get on the power as early as possible. Push down this long back straight as we look at this gorgeous view as the car's coming over the hills. Expect stops about lap 5 or 6. It's not so much on the tyres, it's on the fuel. So as we come down through the hairpin for the first time and turn left on the bridge, a bit of a tank sapper there for McGee. So we're now back with Alex, so he leads through for the first time into the sweeping right-hander. Again, you've got to keep pretty tight to get a good exit out of this. And down in left into turn 20. As we come up to the final turn, the first lap. Hit the max 4th. Lee Jogger 5th, Muller 6th, Gadget 7th, Bullet 8th, Nari 9th, Mungino 10th, Desert 11th, Lucas 12th, and Daz in the SJ6, sorry, bringing up the rear. Now these two guys, Daz and Gadget, went for different cars, which is not very advantageous. I spoke to Gadget why he picked the Mazda. It was purely over he preferred to drive it. It's probably a second and a half off the pace, so we'll see how he goes through this race. It also has worse fuel consumption, so I think it might be restricted strategy wise. As we go through lap 2 now on board with Bullet, with a bit of a tussle. It's like someone's coming inside. Is that Mungino? No, he didn't make the move stick. Look at this gorgeous view again. Looking back from Gadget to Bullet. The leaders are coming through the sweeping turn onto the main straight, and it all looks the same position. Through the track's quite wide, it's quite hard to overtake, and this could be a strategic battle tonight. So is that? It's like Locust is going to get past Deza. He pulls it inside. Has a look. No room there. It's very hard there to overtake, and it's hard to stay close to get up next to him. As we look there, he's got a second lead there for Awesome Alex, followed by 3-second gap from second to third. As we come through the corners again, these cars were a lot of fun to drive in a way, even though Australia had a word with Gadget, he called the Nissan a tractor. You can see what it means. So now on lap 3, coming over the hill, we'll probably see this shot quite often during the night as we go through the race. Swing it in down to third gear, back on the power, up down to the hairpin. Deza's in 9th, Nari in 10th there, closely punched up the guys out at the moment. Always doing an overtake on there. Is Bullet going to get past Walkers? Yeah, on the inside. Great move there by Bullet. It's not an easy place to overtake. Lap 3 into the long right hander as well. Back in 5th place. Looks like he's dropped a place with knee jogger. He may have had, he's had another problem. He's hit the inside of the barrier and he's spun as he saved it. He has, but he's lost a few positions. That allows Muller to get up to 5th. Beginning of lap 4, it's Awesome Alex, McGee Oars, followed by F1 SSD, followed by Knee Jogger, followed by Muller, followed by Gadget in 6th. Magino in 7th. Deza in 8th. Nari in 9th. Walkers in 10th. Bullet in 11th. And Daz in 12th. Here's a championship at the moment, so McGee Oars is winning the 30 points. Deza on 22. Awesome Alex on 18 points. Muller on 18 points. Hit the max 17. Puts the duck 14. Bullet 14. Locust on 6 points. Nari on 4 points. Gino on 4 points. Oh, there's a move there. Is that? No, he didn't. Looked like he was going for it, but he didn't. It is hard to overtake. The track is wide, but there's only one line. Oh, looks like Daz went wide there on that corner. Alex drifting away. It's not going to do his tyres any good doing that. So on lap 4, we probably might see some moves on the pit stop in the next couple of laps. There's a few, as Nari pulls off, who's behind him. See Locust in 8th, he must have got past Bullet at some point. And Deza's in 9th. Bullet's in 10th, he must have had a problem or... Yeah, as we're back with the leader now. Coming off to finish lap 4. McGee Oars in company as he comes round the last corner. Is he staying out? They're coming in, no early pit stop there. Oh, we've got someone diving in the pits in the back. That's F1 SSD. That's an early pit at the beginning of lap 5. See how the undertake cuts it. It's probably going to take about 24 seconds for a back start as McGee Oars has come out. See how far behind he is. 26 seconds. Let's see how he catches that up over the coming laps. So now we've got Knee Jogger in third. Muller's now back on the back of Knee Jogger in 4th. Gadget in 5th. Harry in 6th. Lucas in 7th. Deza in 8th. Bullet for 9th. Oh, nice move by F1 SSD. Fresh tyres there. Got through past Bullet. You need to get held up by this traffic. It's always a danger of taking the pit stop, as you get stuck behind someone slower. But he's gained some time now. He's only 24 seconds behind as the leaders are coming over the bridge. So I suspect he may jump Alex if he comes in the pits this lap. He's coming through the long right-hander now. Let's see what Alex does. Comes down to turn 20. Tight left-hander. Third gear, getting on the power. Nice and easy through that one. Now we come around the final corner. Is he out or is he staying in? Oh, and he goes in the pits. Now we've got to keep an eye out. McGee Hawes, is he going to go? No, he's stayed out. Someone's gone in behind him. Jogger's gone in. That Muller went in as well. And is that F1 going through? Let's have a look. He's on the back of Dedzer. He needs to get past him pretty quick, but he's in the lead now, so the undercut has worked. No, Dedzer's in the pits. McGee Hawes is now leading, followed by F1 SSD. McGee Hawes got 21 seconds. And then 25 seconds further down to Alex. So if Alex gets a good outlook, just like F1 did, I don't think that's going to be enough time for McGee Hawes to keep his position. He's up now as Muller's up to 4th and Jogger's 5th, so Muller must have jumped Jogger in the pits. Maybe saved a little bit more fuel. Dedzer, Mongino there in 11th. Bullet's dropped down to 12th. These guys have all pitted. Daz hasn't pitted yet. A bit wide there, it's going to cost them a couple of tenths. See what it is at the moment. McGee Hawes is 21 over F1, so he's going to get the undercut. And 25, so over Alex. So Alex really hasn't caught anything up over the first half of the lap. It's Jogger in the back of Muller. Gadget in 6th. Closely followed by Daz now. Daz hasn't pitted, so that's not his real position. Lucas followed by Nally. They've been pretty close for a while. And Dedzer, who can always put in some quick laps. Mongino there, pretty much on his lonesome, followed up by Bullet. As we come to the end of lap 6, and McGee Hawes is in. Second and third going to jump him. It looks like it. It's just coming up to the final corner now, F1. SSD. Just comes around the last corner. It looks like he's going to go through. Is Alex going to go through? It's Alex who's going to go through. Is Muller going to go through? Looks like Muller and Jogger. McGee Hawes has dropped down now to 5th place. Daz has gone into the pits. Only 4% fuel compared. If you look, McGee Hawes was on 10% when he came in. So that Jack is quite thirsty on the fuel. It's going to cost him long term in a race like this, especially being at the back. It's going to be a struggle for him to make any progress, because he can't do any long runs or cut out a pit stop. So I'm with a Gadget. Lap 8 now, F1 in the lead. Awesome Alex 2nd, Muller 3rd. Jogger in close attendance in 4th. Hawes in 5th. Gadget in 6th. Lucas in 7th. That's followed by Nari and Dedzer, who have been together for quite a while now. Those three, you'll see how that develops. Vino in 10th. Bullet in 11th. And Daz in 12th. So F1's got a 5-second lead now over also Alex. Can he push that out a little more? Of course his tyres are a lap older, but Alex has a habit of ripping his tyres up as we go on board now with F1 SC. Going through the tight hairpin there, and then we'll turn. Right turn there, and then it's come onto the back straight. See how close he gets to the curb, gets onto that power really nice and early. Upshifts quickly and heads down the straight. So as Muller's on lap 9, still followed by a knee jogger. Is F1 SSD going to come in this lap, or is he going to stretch it out to 6? Yours in 5th there, looks like he might have lost some ground. Gadget and Sips coming through the hairpin, bit of understeer there. And Larry, Desert and Lucas are all still together. As we go to the replay, looks like something happened there. Oh, that's Desert's run wide, that's why he's dropped a couple of places. Back to the leader on lap 9, F1 coming over the bridge into the last corner complexes. You can lose a lot of time here, you need to get on the power early. So he takes the tight angle in there, swings out wide to come back in tight, in out as you go around the corner. No lifting, his tyres are not too bad a state for being 5 laps old. Is he going to come in though? That's a big question, which means they'll have to fuel save on the last stint, because you only get about 5.7 laps of fuel in the car, fully there. His knee jogger's pretty close to Muller at this point. It's just so hard with the dirty air to get close enough to affect an overtake if you've not got a difference in grip. F1's gone into the pitch. Who's going to go through? Is he going to get out in front of Muller? A knee jogger. Oh, Muller's through. Knee jogger's through. Mac, yours. He through. Yep. Gadget's going to go through 5th. He really needs to get out. And here comes F1. You see how far behind he is. 20 seconds. So he should be good for the undertake. He's had a really good second stint. So Muller's now up to 2nd with his constant companion knee jogger. Alex has really got to put a good in lap here. Is he going to? I suspect he'll come in on this lap. And saying that, he's on softs and his tyres aren't as bad. But he just seemed to losing a bit of grip there. He was getting understeer and oversteer, but it's the way Alex drives on the seat, edge of his seat, tight fins. I think really these cars call for a bit more smoothness. Guillaume comes over the hill, he's coming down the back straight. It's a great shot this. F1's in 6th now, he's still behind Gadget. Lucas in 7th. Now in 8th, can Desert after his mistake get on the back of him here. Now we're on lap 10. And Gino in 10th. Bullet in 11th. Oh, Daz has caught some up on Bullet. He's staying out. He might have got him something there. Looks like he's in the slipstream, but one thing to catch, another thing to pass. And Alex has gone in the pits. He's got 21 seconds over F1, so F1's lost a second over that lot. Muller's in the pits, so is knee jogger. As Gadget dives in the pits, that's good for F1. Mackie, yours has gone through. Has F1 gone through? Yeah. And he's 10 seconds off Alex is under McGee, so I suspect he'll get his second back as this should be the final stint. Gadget is out the pits, back in 6th. Daz has moved up to 7th, so the others are going with the pit stop, so he needs to put a good lap in here. And now Ian Norcus come out just behind him. Others still there with knee jogger, close attendance. Alex in third, F1 in 2nd. Max still leading, but he's got a pit stop to do. You see when he comes in, his fuel's pretty good, but it's not good enough, I don't think, to really get to the end of the race. Looks like his fuel saving there as well with his lap times. Being up in the 240s. Looks like now he managed to get past Daz before the pit stop. Fresher tyres. As I come now into the tight right hander at the end of the bridge, down to 2nd gear. The gear horse is now in the pits. F1's going through. Alex is going through. Will Muller and knee jogger get through? This could be pretty tight. As Muller come down the final straight now, are they going to get through? It looks like they are. And Max come out the pits, where's he come out? Oh, just in front of knee jogger. That was lucky. Half a second later and he would have had 2 cars to pass on the fresher tyres. We're going down on board with the gears. So the cars do look good in these lights. Next week's race is Brands Hatch Indy with the minis, so there's a bit of a streams there from 200 miles an hour prototype cars down to well, 80 mile an hour minis, the old Mini Cooper, the 65 model. And Max pretty close to Muller. Can he try and get a move going through the hairpin? I don't think he's close enough. Let's have a look as I come out. Oh no, the director's cut to knee jogger, but it looks like it's all the same in front. So you can Gadget now, all on his lonesome. Can Matt get the run now going over the bridge into the tight left-hander at it? It looks like he's got the slipstream and he's got the extra power. He's got a better drive out the last corner. Later on the brakes, he's through. Oh, Muller's had a slide there. As I come out the next corner. Oh, Muller's definitely had a slide. And it looks like knee jogger's running to the back of him. They need to get the toe down. As we see a replay, as Muller's got on the dirty side of the track and through that corner. And then he's got a bad case of oversteer as he put on the power of dirty tyres, and poor knee jogger got caught up in that. And Muller lets him through as he should do. And there's Gadget, who wasn't close enough to capitalise on it. Now we're there in 7th. It's a bit funny on the back end there, he may have had some oversteer problems. Des has dropped off for quite a while, and Guino is in 10th. Coming across the bridge. Daz in 11th. And he seems to have caught some ground up there. Daz does on Guino. And there's Bullet burning up the rear. Let's have a look now at the front. There's Muller now in 5th. Costly, that one mistake has cost him. Knee jogger in 4th. McGeo's in 3rd. Pit stop strategy not quite worked out for him. As Alex is back end is all over the place as he tries to squeeze as much power on as early as possible. See if he can close the gap to the leader. So now on lap 13, probably 3 laps to go, maybe only 2. We'll have to see on the time. Only a 40-minute race and 34 minutes in. It all depends when the finishing line next time, how long's left. it's F1 SST in first, Awesome Alex in second, McGee in third, New Jogger in fourth, Muller in fifth, Gadget in sixth, Nari in seventh, and Orcas in eighth. So Gadget's Sigma livery. Daz's in, oh, does have a problem there. Yeah, it looks like Locust. Oh, it's Locust who had the problem. Locust in the back car. It doesn't get through. We'll see soon. So we'll do the leader on lap 14 now. Coming down the back straight with a little over